Yo, YouTube, what's good with y'all, man? It's your boy back at y'all with another video. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Y'all know the vibes, man. So, I'm gonna just jump straight into it today, man. No intro, no intro. But I gotta let y'all know to subscribe and all that good shit, though. It helps the channel out. But, I wanted to get on here and talk about Spencer Rattler, man. I don't know if people have been watching Spencer Rattler or the New Orleans Saints this year. You know what I mean? Not that they've been anything impressive or anything like that, but uh Spencer Rattler has really impressed me. Former fifth round pick out of South Carolina. Um I'm gonna just give y'all a brief background about Spencer Rattler because I've been following him for years. Uh One of my favorite quarterbacks coming out of high school, honestly, out of Pinnacle. But and I also watched him on that Netflix show and shit. But so Spencer Rattler went to OU, man, as like I believe he was like the number recruit as far as being the quarterback goes. Has a solid freshman season at OU with Lincoln Riley, and then struggled a little bit in his sophomore year, and then got replaced by Caleb Williams, who ended up becoming the number one pick for the Chicago Bears. And after Spencer Rattler got benched, people thought he was done. And then he went to South Carolina, put together two solid seasons over there, and then ended up getting drafted in the fifth round by the New Orleans Saints last season, where he started off as the backup, and then he took over for a couple games. Couldn't necessarily win a game because that team was just so awful. And I believe Chris Olave was hurt as well. But this year, Spencer Rattler ends up beating out Tyler Shuck for that quarterback spot in camp. And y'all know who Tyler Shuck is. Tyler Shuck I think he was drafted in like the second round by the Saints. The oldest college quarterback we've ever seen get drafted that high. Um, Apparently, Kellen Moore really, really liked him. And Kellen Moore, his first year as a head coach for the Saints, I'm sure he just wanted to get his own guy in there, so he wanted to see what Tyler Shuck was about. But we all knew Tyler Shuck was trash. So long story short, Tyler Shuck ends up losing the QB battle to Spencer Rattler, and Spencer Rattler, although his team isn't winning a lot, man, and the Saints aren't really doing too good. I believe they won one game this year, and that was against the New York Giants. Um, he's put together a very, very impressive season so far, man. You look at his numbers and they probably won't really scream to you like, oh, he's amazing or anything, but six touchdowns to one interception, about like 1,200 and some yards for Spencer Rattler on a really, really bad Saints team. It's pretty impressive, I might add. You know what I mean? Like I said before, he hasn't been winning much. You know what I mean? Just won his first game not that long ago, man. But if you turn on the tape and you look at the film and all that, he's playing with a lot more poise than what he did last season. He's making throws on time, something that he wasn't able to do last season like that. I mean, he was a rookie, so that could play a role in it. Another thing I liked seeing from Spencer Rattler this season as well is his ability to use his legs, man. And I think that played a role in him winning that starting job over Tyler Shuck this offseason alone. Because if you really want me to be technical, in this day and age in the NFL, man, as fast as these pass rushers are, and as skilled as these cornerbacks are, man, you're gonna need a quarterback that can move around just a little bit. And Spencer Rattler provides that for the New Orleans Saints, So, and Tyler Shuck does not. Let's just be honest. Injury prone quarterback, not even a naturally mobile guy in the first place out there, unless he's like a super good processing quarterback like Aaron Rodgers or somebody that's been in the league for years. He's gonna struggle, man. We've seen it with Joe Flacco. You know what I mean? We seen it a little bit with Aaron Rodgers, but Aaron Rodgers is actually on a good team. You know what I'm saying? Spencer Rattler is not on a good team. You know what I'm saying? But I really do believe that it hasn't even been We're not even 8 games into the NFL season yet. And I honestly, truly do feel like Spencer Rattler has earned himself another year with the New Orleans Saints, man. I truly do. I think that as weak, excuse me, I think as weak as the quarterback draft class is going to be this year, with Drew Aller just got hurt. So he might not even get drafted. You know what I'm saying? Drew Aller might not even get drafted. Who else? Arch Manning is struggling right now, so he's probably not coming out this year. You got who else you got? Greg Nussmeier. I don't think Greg Nussmeier is anything special at this point. He hasn't shown me anything. You know what I'm saying? So are you going to bet your money on Greg Nussmeier, or are you gonna bet your money on a guy in Spencer Rattler who's had NFL experience already? He was the number one quarterback coming out of high school. You know what I'm saying? So he has some credibility to his name. I think that the New Orleans Saints should ride it out with Spencer Rattler. You know what I'm saying? I know this year for the New Orleans Saints and Saints fans, I know this year is probably going to be rough. It's going to be ugly. You're probably not going to win that many games. And that's not on Spencer Rattler, man. I just think that the New Orleans Saints' team right now, the way the team is constructed, it's not constructed to win football games right now. You know what I'm saying? There's way too many good teams right now for the Saints to make any noise this year. Could they win a few more games? I could see them winning a few more games. You know what I'm saying? I just have to look at their schedule to see who they can catch slipping. But I'm sure they could win a few games. You know what I'm saying? But as far as winning a lot of games this year and making like some noise in the NFC, it's gonna be really hard for the Saints to do that right now with the team that they have. You have a subpar number one wide receiver in Chris Olave. Let's just be honest. Chris Olave does not catch enough touchdowns for me to be like one of those top echelon receivers in the league. I'm sorry. That's just how I feel. And he's hurt a lot. Okay. You have Alvin Kamara, who looks like he doesn't even want to be there because that's how he's playing. Because I know for a fact Alvin Kamara could give the Saints way more than what he's been providing them. But the Saints O-line is not the best. And Alvin Kamara looks like he's just fed up with being in New Orleans, man. I think Alvin Kamara is ready for a contending team to trade for his services. I honestly do believe that. You know what I'm saying? So, and I think that's really about it. That's really the only freaking players on the Saints that I know. And right now, being in year 2, being a 5th-round pick, Spencer Rattler is looking like the best player on that offense, man. You know? From when I watch him play, he puts in effort. You know what I'm saying? He's making smart plays, making smart decisions, not doing anything dumb. It's really, really Derek Carr-esque, if you ask me, you know? But the New Orleans Saints, I think you guys might have found your quarterback, you know? I think you guys might have found your quarterback, man. Just, you got to be patient, though. You know what I'm saying? The team is not constructed to win right now. So if I'm the New Orleans Saints, I'm not going to be trying to go out and get like a big name quarterback or anything like that. I think you just give Spencer Rattler another year because so far, man, he's proven to me that he can be a starting quarterback in this league. I don't know if he's going to be a franchise quarterback in this league. You know, that could be a bit of a stretch. But could Spencer Rattler be a suitable starting quarterback in this league? Absolutely, man. I do think he can. I think he can do it. You know what I'm saying? You've seen what's going on with Tua and the Miami Dolphins. Tua's been over there for years. Not mobile, limited arm strength. You know what I mean? You don't really have those issues with Spencer Rattler. You know what I'm saying? So I think Spencer Rattler has a great chance, man, to be something in this league. And hopefully the New Orleans Saints don't give up on him too prematurely. Give him some time to grow. Give him some time to, you know what I mean, get his feet underneath him in the NFL, man. Because, you know, especially for quarterbacks, man, the NFL can be one of the toughest adjustments ever. You know what I mean? But when you're a 5th-round pick, like Spencer Rattler is, as opposed to being like a number 1 pick like Caleb Williams, you don't get the same type of leeway. So Spencer Rattler, every day he wakes up, man, his job is on the line. Every pass he throws, job on the line. Every throw he makes, job on the line. Every rush he takes, job on the line. But I think he's going to excel, man, because I really, really like Spencer Rattler as a quarterback, man. I think he's learned from his mistakes at OU. I think he's learned from his mistakes on that TV show where he was, talking ish to the bull. I think he's learned from all of those things. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's what's molded him into being the quarterback that he is today. But he's definitely got to take that next step for sure. But the New Orleans Saints definitely need to figure out a way to put some more pieces around him and to just get some guys on this team, man, that can get this team to be a lot better, man. Because let's be for real, man. Right now, the New Orleans Saints have a bottom 5 roster. It's gonna be hard for any quarterback to win with a roster like that. You know what I'm saying? They got the head coach. You know what I mean? I think they got their quarterback. They might need another running back that actually gives a fuck. I think you can get some value out of Alvin Kamara. I just think the Saints need to make some adjustments, man, and I think they'll be good. You know what I mean? But not this year, though. Definitely next season. But that's all I got for y'all, though, man. I'm going to holler at y'all on the next video, man. Like, comment, share, subscribe. And y'all let me know how y'all feel about Spencer Rattler. You know what I mean? Is he the franchise? Is he the franchise quarterback for the New Orleans Saints? Y'all let me know in the comments, man. Other than that, I'm out. Peace.